Hey guys, what's up? It's Umbruhh here, and today I am back again with another Final Fantasy XIV video. And so today, since Shadowbringers is about a month away from release now, I figured I would talk to you guys on what to do before Shadowbringers if you don't know what to do right now. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So first things first, what you're gonna want to do, and this is your priority, you should focus on this the most before anything else. Catch up on all of the story content and complete all the MSQ quests. So basically, if you live under a rock or don't play this game, you have to do the MSQ quests in order to progress. So make sure you do all of the MSQ quests for A Realm Reborn, A Realm Reborn's patch quest. I'm sorry if you're still on that, by the way. I know the struggle myself joining in Heavensward. Heavensward and its patch quests. Stormblood and its patch quests, and once you've done all of those, that's the chunk of what you're going to want to do to prepare. And so once you complete the last quest, which should be a Requiem for Heroes, you should be ready to go for when Shadowbringers releases. Next up, what you're going to want to do, you're first going to want to do this step and then the next step. That's the most beneficial. Buy EXP potions and Squadron EXP boosts. Now, EXP potions are pretty easy to find. You can just buy them at most of the vendors in Ul'dah, Limsa, and Gridania, or even some of the other cities such as Ishgard or Kugane. And basically, these will give you like a 5% EXP boost, and that would be pretty helpful when it comes to leveling up your characters. They're pretty cheap and inexpensive. The most inexpensive one you can find is probably mineral water. And then for your squadron manuals, these ones are a little hard, but if you have a good squadron, they're pretty easy to get, and you can get them every week. So I would recommend doing the infiltrate and rescue missions, which grant you about 10 squadron battle manuals, which grants up to 15 EXP for about 2 hours, and these are really good for when you're leveling up your character. So I would recommend doing these. You gotta make sure, though, that your squadron's stats match the mission stat requirements before doing it, so you can be successful on your mission. And then another thing, you don't have to do this one, but make sure to equip your EXP gear. So like if you have Shadowbringers pre-order, equip your Aetherite earrings, which also scale up with your level, which is nice when it comes to leveling up. So use that, and you should be good, and then you're going to want to level up all of your favorite jobs to 70. I wouldn't recommend doing all of them. I mean, if you can, go for it, because it's something to do in the meanwhile, but level up the jobs you want to play the most in Shadowbringers. So let's say your favorite jobs in Shadowbringers are Paladin, White Mage, and Monk. I would focus on leveling up Paladin, White Mage, and Monk exclusively before you do anything else. And what you're going to want to do next is to maximize your item level. Now, 380 will suffice, but the higher your item level is for your main job, the better. So, although at the beginning of Stormblood, I know that you can purchase minimum item level gear, so it's most likely that you'll be able to do so once Shadowbringers drops. You should be able to find 380 gear, but I would recommend in the meantime buying the gear from Giribania or doing the Orban Monastery and just getting gear from there and getting your tombstone gear as well. And 5. Now this tip might not make a lot of sense, but it does. I feel like it might help in terms of enjoyment. Don't burn out on the game right now. Like if you're just playing the shit out of it, I would recommend taking a break with the game once you're all caught up, because if you burn out on the game when the Shadowbringers expansion comes out, you won't have as much fun. So if you need to take a break, then there's no shame in taking a break. That way you'll have a blast once Shadowbringers comes out. So this is what I offer for what to do before Shadowbringers. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Be sure to give a like if you like it. I make more Final Fantasy XIV content, so subscribe to look forward to that. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later. I love you all. Umbruhh out.